Good morning. The increase drew protest in the medical community from those concerned that many patients will no longer be able to afford the drug. Hillary Clinton says she will lay out a plan today about how to take on what she calls price gouging in the specialty drug market.
Has announced a shock sabbatical for the next 6 months, while unable.
And those capacitors, if they stop working, these myelin sheaths, you get multiple sclerosis.
That he was ready for arrest.
Can cause such devastating effects.
Very long working schedule. And he has asked the press to respect his privacy at this time. This is Alan George.
Good day. I'm sorry for the rough transit from your home to this place, but I'm giving you the opportunity of your life. I'm sure you've heard of Emilio Bell from Dolos Pharmaceuticals, and we have possible intel that he may be up to something with his guests. He's gone away on a quick holiday at his getaway retreat, the Lynx's Crown. In front of you are 6 monitors. They are audio-bugged rooms. With the known knowledge of being a voyeur in the journalistic world, we thought you were best for the job. This phone is purely here for ourselves to contact you. Do not use this for any other reason, or there will be consequences. You will not be able to leave the room until the job is complete. You can check on the guests in the log. However, listen, learn, but do not act on anything you hear. You will be suitably reimbursed once the guests have vacated. Good luck.
I found a man who could cure multiple sclerosis.
Emilio, can you be sure? I mean, you were so hurt and angry after it happened.
Yes, and I can prove it. We'll continue this later, alright?
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Bell.
Hello there, Albert. And please, it's Emilio for this weekend. You don't have to be so formal.
Oh, hey, this is on behalf of Mr. X. I'm not supposed to give his name. You know that guy you talked to earlier? Oh, I'm terrible at this, I'm sorry. Listen, we've been having troubles with the monitor systems you've been using, so they may short-circuit a little bit. We've managed to figure out a way how to fix it, but you can only do it once a day, so use it sparingly. Okay, well, goodbye.
Cancer treatment and care. Yes, I've heard of you, and I must admit I'm quite fascinated by your research.
Oh, really?
Tell me, Miss Dreyfus, where'd you get your hypothesis that the drug you're creating to rival cisplatin will work in the real world?
Well...
Albert, must you delve into work right now? Relax a little. Unwind.
Sorry, Mr. Bell. I mean, Emilio. I'm sorry.
Relax, you've done enough work already.
Why, hello, you lucky people.
Wafer, it's good to see you.
And what wonderful people do we have here?
This is Albert Greaves, the person I wanted everyone to meet, and you already know.
Hello, Katie.
John?
Remember, guys. Sort out some things and we can all meet up later. Dinner is served at 8.
Well, I'm going to go have a look at the retreat myself. Gonna have to take a look at that billiard room.
Well, that just leaves you and me. Albert, was it?
Yes, sir.
Well, my name is John Walker, but people call me Wafer. I used to own an ice cream van back in the day and it just stuck.
I see. I'm a researcher for Mr. Bell. I've been working on a cure for MS.
Say what?
Yes, and I believe I found it. I'm working on something called Chrysalis, a drug which restores the nervous system.
Wow, you suddenly just got more interesting. Listen, we need to catch up on that story. I think this could be someone I need to see. I'll talk to you in a while, Al.
Very well, Mr. Wafer. I mean Walker.
Well, would you look at that? She's all grown up.
Uncle John!
Where have you been, girl? I haven't seen you in a solid year.
Oh, you know, doing this and that.
This and that seems to keep you pretty busy.
Hello, Lana. It's good to see you.
Oh, hey, Uncle M. How are you?
I'm fine. It is good to see you here. Well, why don't I take your bags?
No, it's fine. I'll find my room and I'll come back down. Want a drink, John?
I'd love one, girl. I'll see you there.
Start the party without me. I'll be there around midday. Okay, ciao.
Hey, Emilio, it's me. Listen, I'm happy and all to come to the retreat for some fun, but we have some serious issues to discuss. I'd prefer to sort it out over the phone because I doubt you'll want to deal with me in person. Especially about this. Okay, bye.
Hello, Katie. Are you alright?
Yeah, just taking a breather. Why did you invite John over?
He's my oldest friend. I had to invite him.
So what have you two got going on exactly?
A gentleman never gives away any secrets, especially considering the type of secret we have.
You're such a shithead.
Like a stupid little ghost that wouldn't disappear. We're almost... We're almost cured. We're almost cured.
Starting on the alcohol a little early, I see.
Thought I may as well. Got nothing else going on.
Oh, I may as well join you. Time for a brandy.
Oh, classy. Hit me up with one of those.
You don't mess around, do you?
I'm Lana. Lana Remley.
Katie Dreyfus. I work for your uncle.
You work for John?
No. Wait. John is your uncle?
Oh, sorry, you meant Emilio. I called John my uncle. You know, one of those uncles that aren't actually your uncle.
I see. So you don't like Emilio?
It's complicated.
Things usually are with that man. Like once, he went absolutely spare at me for smoking a cheap box of cigarettes when I was doing cancer research. I told him dutifully to go fuck himself, and we never spoke of the smoking again.
You're kind of cool. You know that?
I've been called many things. Cool isn't one of them.
Well, by my standards, you are.
Well, kid, you got a low bar.
Well, nice meeting you, Katie. I'm going to go and get some new scenery with my very expensive glass of brandy.
You go show that scenery, Lana.
Hello.
Hello.
You must be the reason why we're here. I'm Lana.
I'm Albert Greaves.
Well, hello, Albert. Care to shine some light on why you're the shit right now?
The what? Sorry?
The shit. You know, the tits, the best thing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
I apologize. I'm a little socially awkward. It's what happens when you spend most of your time in a lab looking through a microscope.
Well, at least you're self-aware.
I suppose I am. It's nice meeting you, Lana.
Likewise.
Well, that's what test subjects are, Katie. If they've signed to clinical trialing, then let them try.
Even so, the drug was so experimental and I couldn't bear to have that on my conscience.
You should have done it.
Are you condoning killing someone for medical science?
Of course. We do it with animals, why not humans? Medical advances wait for no man without a few mistakes along the way.
But the people in which I would have tested on have little life left. What right do I have to take...
I didn't want to talk to him, especially after the drive. Okay, talk to you soon.
I feel I should apologize for my behavior.
No, don't. It's fine.
I feel a kinship to you, Katie. You and I are attempting to do things that can better the world. Your research could save millions of lives. Remember that.
And it looks like I win the game anyway.
Congratulations. Maybe we should do that again.
Sure.
What are you hiding in here for? It's the most boring room in the house. It's just books.
Could have asked you why you've entered this room yourself. Are you that boring as well?
Well, excuse me, I didn't realize I was with such an intellect.
Books. They teach so much, but nothing in common sense.
Tell me about it.
Oh, hello.
Hello again. Have you come in here to learn a bit more in that big brain of yours?
I'm uncertain of the nature of these books. Are they scientifical in nature?
I don't know. I've just been sat staring into space.
Oh, what's your favorite constellation?
It's an expression, numbnuts.
Numbnuts.
Anyway, it's going to be the grand dinner in the dining room, isn't it? It's all about you, Al, so make it interesting.
I will most certainly try.
Good. I could do with some entertainment.
Joining me for what is a wonderful occasion.
You've been keeping us all in suspense all day. Get on with it.
Now. First, a toast. To old and new friends. Salute. Right. The reason why I've brought you here is for a miracle.
A miracle.
Yes, Lana. Albert Greaves, you've been working on a secret project for Dolus, haven't you?
Yes, Mr. Bell. I've been working on a drug called Chrysalis.
The wonder drug that can stop multiple sclerosis, right?
Yeah, Al, you told me about it as much earlier.
Wait, a drug that could have cured Geo?
That's right.
In essence, the drug lays dormant in the bloodstream, and after 3 days, it reacts chemically to create new neurological pathways in the body. So, imagine a caterpillar turning into a chrysalis to then be reborn as a butterfly. This drug is no different. It creates new neuroplasticity links where the old ones cease to function during the 3 days it lays dormant.
What?
You've created a parasite in drug form that fixes any nerve damage?
In a sense, yes. The drug is slightly viral, in essence.
Emilio, you said you had proof of this. What have you done?
Whilst not hereditary, MS has the potential to pass on to close members of the family. My dad had it.
No, Emilio. You?
Emilio? You had what Giovanni had? How long have you been suffering?
I think it started a year ago, but I was a successful test subject of Mr. Greaves. I administered the drug 3 days ago, and I've never felt better. The tremors and fatigue have gone. He has saved my life.
Wow. You mean this was the big research you were doing, Albert? He was a subject? I can't say I approve of your methods, but this is great to hear.
This is amazing. And I'm glad to hear you're okay. Amelia, but why are we here?
Great question. Now that the drug shows promising results, I'm going to need your help. I will discuss with each of you what I require personally, rather than air to the open here. But rest assured, I will need you, especially you, John. You've been more help to me than you know.
Why, thank you, Amelia.
In any case, drink. Be merry.